the road to Wembley meant two very different things to tonight's two fighters.
To Ricky Havana, it meant defeating Bone Smasher Bono from Illinois, Jerry Death by Misadventure Toledo, Thomas the Tank Engine Herman, and most recently, knocking out Mickey Mass Murderer Delaney from Arkansas, Ohio. For Malcolm Fanshawe, however, it meant filling in an application form and being picked out of the hat by Neris Hughes on KYTV's breakfast programme.
Well, I believe we can join Malcolm now in his dressing room. Malcolm, I know it's been pretty lonely for you, training on your own for the last few months, and I know how you've been missing your family, so we're delighted at KYTV to have in the studio two very special guests. I hope they're going to spur you on to a tremendous British victory tonight, Sarah and John.
Sarah and John.
So would you like to say hello to Malcolm?
We'd just like to say we love you very much.
Thank you very much, Sarah.
And we all know you're going to win.
Thank you very much, John.
Sarah and John, everyone. Well, quite an emotional moment for you, I'm sure, Malcolm.
Certainly was, Mike. Whose kids are they, by the way?
We hired them from the Italia Conti stage school.
Oh, tremendous.
Yes, they certainly were. And now, one more unexpected treat, live from your home in Biggleswade, your mother and girlfriend.
Have we got a girlfriend?
No, this is your mother's girlfriend, in fact.
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and we're on our way to the stadium, and I'm delighted to say that under an exclusive agreement between the Ricky Havana management and KYTV, I'm travelling in this luxury limousine with my old mate, Ricky. All right, Ricky? Meanwhile, Martin Brown was driving Malcolm Fanshawe to the venue in his limousine.
Which way? No, we're here. Sure. We're here.
Where?
No, we're there, aren't we? We're there.
No.
I think we are there.
I think it's left.
All right. No, not here. I meant left at the lights, actually.
Two very different approaches to Wembley, then. And we understand that having discovered that there's no hitting below the belt, Malcolm Fanshawe has requested he be allowed to wear his shorts over his head. A request which the WBA is currently in the process of carefully rejecting.
And a great shot there of our KYTV towels. Waterproof, shockproof, great value, only £8.99 from Sofa Shop, our comfy dollar-deal home shopping channel. But no time for advertising tonight, because I believe just entered the ring are the first contestants in our specially devised pro-celebrity boxing match. Barry McGuigan and Jimmy Tarbuck's bout coming up shortly. But first, it's the turn of John Conti. John Conti there looking fit and well, and he'll be fighting Dot from EastEnders. So the crowd ready. There goes the bell. And there goes Dot.
So with the tension here literally mounting and almost everyone having been interviewed, it seems an ideal opportunity to turn our attention away from this drama at Wembley and towards our drama from Brazil. Yes, another chance to see today's episode of our daily soap opera, Olé, dubbed and translated as ever by KYTV.
Trevor.
Oh, Dorothy. What are you thinking about?
I was just thinking about Bertrand.
But that's all over Dorothy. It's all over Dorothy.
I know. I just can't help thinking about him. My Bertrand Gillick ignoring him each time.
Hello? It's Bertrand.
Bertrand, what are you doing? Bringing me here? What are you doing bringing me here? You're having an affair with Reginald? I don't believe it. Ah. Reginald? Bertie? I have to go to him.
Oh, it's a bit dark out there, you know. Well, let's stay in the warm and have a nice hot cup of cocoa.
Bless you, but I won't. Fortunately, I have a gun.
Oh, bye then.
Ladies and gentlemen, before tonight's top contest for the World Fountainweight Championship of the World, we are delighted to welcome one of the world's most glamorous cabaret stars in the world. So will you please welcome Mr. Frank Sinatra!
My old mate Frank Sinatra there. And I understand that he has some tremendous entertainment lined up for us.
And now, if you'd all like to get out your bingo cards, I'll begin.
So, some great entertainment there as we wait for the fight to commence. Mark Mountjoy has just joined us here in the two-seater commentary box. And so, we're all here now, with one small exception. Cheers, Mike.
Cheers.
So, Henry, is Ricky Havana invincible?
Oh, no. If you couldn't see him, he could just walk up to you and wallop you as much as he liked. Yeah.
Invincible, not invisible.
Now, hang on. I can hear someone at the door again.
So, Mark, how do you see the difference in these two fighters?
Well, Mike, Ricky Havana is very much a boxer, whereas Malcolm Fanchell's very much more of a run round the ring shouting, "Please don't hit me again."
Well, I'm sorry, I'm afraid I have to interrupt you there, because I believe that the fighters are now, we understand, still nowhere to be seen. So, Henry, any last-minute advice for Malcolm?
Oh, look, there's a pigeon on the roof.
Yes, I'm glad I asked, really. So, let's go over to Anna and see if she's got anything more interesting to say.
Oh, look, there's a pigeon in the roof.
As a kid, Ricky Havana was brought up in the back streets of Detroit, which seems strange as his parents had a huge house in Chicago. Already at 16, he was showing the fighter instinct, knocking out Big Louie Joe Gaspacho in under 4 minutes. Unfortunately, Big Louie Joe Gaspacho was his geography teacher, and he was expelled on the spot. But then trainer Joey Rogers came into his life.
Come on, listen, don't let him fight.
Nose of the leopard there. Good to hear it again. Well, so much for the Yank, so much for the American fighter then, but what of the British contender? Here's Martin Brown with his own portrait of the man. Brilliant. IQ of a duvet.
Born in Essex in January 1961, the son of a footballer and a registered nurse, Malcolm Fanchell found it difficult, with his mother away playing football so much of the time.
Sorry.
But still, he believed that he could really be somebody. Originally, he thought of Marilyn Monroe, but unfortunately, he never had the legs. But then came boxing. In his early fights, Malcolm appeared slightly vulnerable, particularly to the sort of boxer who hit him. But for today's world title bout, his coach has concentrated on teaching him the key ploy that he will need in the ring against Ricky Havana.
How's that?
Don't you be caught out. Watch KYTV's Big Fight Special.
It's the fight all the public are desperate to see. I expect you'll be watching KYTV tonight at 9:15.
I think I'll be in bed by then.
I like Howard's way, though.
Do you want to see my knickers again, Esther?
Yes, indeed.